angry Aussie. 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 Angry Aussie. Aussie. Angry.
All right. Feel like this is the first stream in a while. It is really. Friday, I think was the last one. Anywho, ready to rock and roll, and I will do my usual to get ready. And I'm going to make a cocktail video. My first cocktail, the clarified cocktail, which I have high hopes for. But let us see what it delivers, because I haven't tasted it yet. But it is ready to go. And I think I'm going to skewer and I'm going to put a cherry in it. Just because I can. So, first things first. Let's get set up. Okay, cherry. Stab. Oh, stab. There we go. Second attempt, that was not bad. Oof, it's just feeling very uncoordinated then. It was going to end badly. Right. Let's turn this around. Gotta get close up. Get the camera tripod. Home for the elderly. Hello to you, sir. Watching a review last week on your YouTube channel. It's Red Letter, I know. Yes. Plinkett reviews of Star Wars prequels. I'm familiar with the name Red Letter Media. Don't really know a lot about them. Hello, Soph. How are you doing? Star Trek, the original movie. What edgy revisionist take are they saying about Star Trek, the original movie? Mentioned Stephen Collins. Okay, I don't know who Stephen Collins is. How he has episode about him, show called Hollywood Demons. I'm familiar. Okay, I'm familiar with the concept of the show Seventh Heaven. So this is very weirdly framed for anyone who doesn't know the stream and comes in. So what was that guy, the producer or an actor? It's one of those very squeaky clean Christian shows American TV does from time to time. Okay, he's an actor. Oh, that's right. Is he in Star Trek? Yeah. Okay, so there's this guy, and it's talking about this guy and Star Trek. Yeah, okay, so he was a captain. Okay. Kirk comes in and takes his job. Because Kirk's a bit of a dick. Because you got me hooked with this now, so I need to know what this comes to before I make the cocktail video. How the crossover, Star Trek, Seventh Heaven, Hollywood Demons. So you're watching the episode. 1983, he was dating a 13-year-old who's the niece of Tony Scott. Oh no. No. That's bad even by Hollywood standards. God, even Priscilla was older than that when Elvis was dating her. So in 2004, a tape came out. Oh, God. This is not going to be good, is it? God, we're starting the stream on a hell of a note. So it was recorded by his wife, who was at the time in therapy. Jesus. Confessing to 3 women, girls. Okay, God. We're going to a dark place here. I can... well, we're already in a dark place. Fucking full on. Okay. There's a weird, surreal irony to the fact this guy was famous for being on a squeaky clean Christian show. But then again, when you Southern churches that fight for the right to force 13-year-olds to marry middle-aged men, it's... God, you're 3/4 of the way through. Yeah, should probably... Okay. After that suitably dark start, I'm going to make this cocktail. Okay, let's giggity go. Okay. I just want to do a little video of pouring. What the hey? Gonna a bit of there. And cocktail cherry on a skewer. Okay. Going to take a picture for a thumbnail before I forget. Oh. Oh, I feel like this is going to look so blue on the thumbnail, and I'm saying that is a good and positive thing. Okay. Bluebird, clarified snowbird. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Gonna lighten the mood. Yes, yummy drink to lighten the mood. Let's go. Okay. G'day, cocktail lovers. It's time for another Milk Punch Monday. And I feel compelled to throw in the disclaimer, it may not be Monday when you're watching that because time zones are different. I swear it's Monday as I upload this. Also, this is the internet. Someone could watch this at any time. Like I said, time zones, you know what? To paraphrase a famous man, time is an illusion. Cocktail time, doubly so. Anyway, I was inspired to do this clarified cocktail when I saw a cocktail. What is it actually called? Snowbird. Anyway, I was inspired to do this clarified cocktail when I saw a cocktail recipe for a drink called a snowbird. It seemed essentially to be a well-known tropical drink, the painkiller, but with mezcal instead of rum. And it caught my eye first because that just seemed like an interesting swap. Second, it has orange juice, and I'm always looking for ways to use orange juice after I peel the orange repeatedly for garnishes. Then it's like, oh, I'm going to juice this. I could just drink orange juice, but I do like to make clarified drinks with it as well. And the painkiller is far and away one of the best clarified cocktails. When you clarify a painkiller, that is, of course, because it's not traditionally clarified. So I thought, mezcal painkiller, I'm going to go for it. Another bit of fun I'm having with this, the recipe had some orange liqueur in it, and I thought this is an excuse to make a blue clarified cocktail because I'm going to put blue curacao in it, much more proportionally than is in the original recipe, but I'm tweaking it for a couple of reasons. To fit in with the tropical vibe, the recommended sweetener is cream of coconut, which is really coconut cream and sugar mixed into a syrup. It's that simple. And I am going to use coconut cream as the clarifying agent. I'm going to mix it with dairy milk because I find it's too difficult to use on its own. But that won't have the sweetness, so I'm going to put both sugar syrup in the cocktail and some additional orange curacao to balance for the sweetness because we won't have cream of coconut. It will just be coconut cream. I made a batch of this because I just like to do that. So rather than telling you the exact measurements I used to make this batch, I'm going to give you the proportions, and in the details for the video, there will be measurements for a single serve of this, and you can scale that up if you want to, like I did, or you could make a single clarified cocktail with that. And of course, a clarified cocktail, I'm going to pour over my sexy clear ice. It's looking like pool water, honestly. Hopefully it tastes better than pool water. I haven't tasted it yet, so let's taste it. It's got a really strong coconut carrying through it, which is extremely nice. It has actually lost most of the smoke from the mezcal. There's still a bit of it in there, and it's still got that earthiness you get from agave. Blah, 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 blah. It's lost most of the smoke from the mezcal, but it still has that earthiness you get from agave spirits. And it's a very interesting drink. In fact, you know what? I'm going to have to make the snowbird at some point because the original version just sounds really good. I've leapt straight into this clarified version, but it's really tasty and it is worth making. I'll show you how to make it. However big you're making this, the ingredients are mezcal, pineapple juice, orange juice, sugar syrup, blue curacao. And we're adding that to a mix of coconut cream and dairy milk. The mix should be about We're adding that to a mix of coconut cream and dairy milk. The ratio should be about 3 parts of the cocktail to 1 part of the milk mix. Give it a gentle stir as you add the cocktail, and then we let it sit for a little while, maybe only half an hour, and you'll start to see separation as the milk mix curdles. I'm pouring that through a paper coffee filter in a funnel, and you let it run through for a while because we need the curds to settle in that funnel to do the clarification. So the first bit that runs through won't be completely clear. Let it run for a while and then pour it back through, or alternatively, you can run the entire batch through more than once. And when that's ready, I'm pouring that into a rocks glass, of course, over a big chunk of sexy clear ice, and garnishing with a twist of orange peel and a maraschino cherry on a skewer. To go with the tropical theme, you could obviously go over the top with tropical style garnishes as well. I decided not to. I decided to keep it relatively simple. Another fun thing you can do with this, the whey from the milk that goes in here, because it separates into curds and whey. You don't use the curds, the whey is added. It changes the viscosity of the drink, and there's like a natural foaming agent. If you shake milk clarified cocktail, it will naturally form a head of foam. So if you wanted to serve it up, shake it really hard with ice, and then put it in a coupe or a Nick and Nora glass, and you get a nice drink that as it settles, it'll go clear and it'll have a foam head, which looks nice as well. But I've gone for sexy clear ice, showing off the clarity of the cocktail, and it's really tasty. It's got, like I said, the really strong coconut flavor, but it's got this silky mouthfeel that you don't get from the cocktail straight up. It's really enjoyable. I think it's worth going. If you feel like putting a bit of time into an experiment, try clarifying a snowbird and calling it a bluebird, like I'm doing. And if you do, of course, let me know. Or if you have any questions about clarification, because it can be tricky, let me know. I've done dozens, hundreds. I lose track of how many clarified cocktails I've made over the years. But it's fun and it tastes good. And I hope you do try it. And I hope you come back to see me again sometime. Until I do see you again, I'll say cheers. Whew. Okie dokie. Artichoke. Let me sit down with my blue drink. What was that? It's not even 10 minutes. Whoa, 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 I'm on fire. Sorry, I'm going to turn this light off. So the light in the room's a bit gentler. It's mood lighting. Let's put that there. Right. Okie dokie. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Yes, no, working sucks. I agree. Hello, Megaleech. How you doing? And hello, Madam Butterfly, as well. Oof. Man, that is a hell of a drink. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one. And it's comparatively low alcohol too, because I did actually use a higher ratio than I normally would of the milk element to the booze element. Looks good. It tastes good, and the taste really lingers, and it goes like the last taste is the agave. Up front, it's just fruity as fuck. In a good way. And it just is such a good damn. silky, and then there's this lingering taste that's really interesting. Oh, Pat wants me to look Discord. I think we must have a movie review. Let's have a look. Let's have a look if we've got a movie review. Pat's movie reviews. You saw Dog Man, and it's a 10 out of 10. Nice. Oh, really? You think this week's been weirder than other weeks? I don't know. She was talking about the thing where they were talking about Star Trek, Stephen Collins. Yeah. The child actor lifestyle fucks up a lot of them. Episode 3 is about a gunman who snuck on a set of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Holy Jesus. Holy shit. Oh. Oh man, that's a hell of a drink. I was kind of gonna make. Okay, maybe I will. I got the things in to make a couple more cocktail videos. Oh my god, that ridiculous bogus medical thing. He's in perfect cognitive and physical health. No, he's not. His brain is pudding, and so's his body. Hey, honey, how you doing? Okay. Sorry, Justin. With all the insanity that's happening, that doesn't seem like such a big deal to me. It was interesting to me that Labor seems to be getting further ahead with every opinion poll that happens, which to me speaks to the Liberals are going to panic and some crazy shit's going to happen. Pat, I am good. Thank you for asking. Glad you're good too. Heidi's good. Mum's a house guest. Okay. I hope that's fun. Albanese. Oh, yes. On the Aussie Man YouTube channel. I saw it existed. I didn't watch it. That went so well. Okay. I sense sarcasm in those caps. So I'm suggesting that I think you're saying it did not go well. Oh, no sarcasm. You think it actually did go well. Okay. See, the internet has ruined me. I thought you were doing caps as sarcasm really, really well. Okay. Oh my God. Dutton would be very funny on Aussie Man Reviews. As in, that's where I'd expect to see a train wreck, honestly. Damn. Anyway, what do we got? Is it 2 more weeks from this Saturday? It is, isn't it? Yes, obviously, you're right. I do caps for emphasis as well. I was just thinking with politics and everything. Yeah, there were several polls that were extremely favourable to Labor. Yeah, so if you think this week was a doozy, Justin, my bet is that within 2 weeks, because there's only 2.5 weeks till the election, so I'll go out on a limb and say in the next week, I think both the Liberals and the Conservative media will panic, and some really, really unhinged shit is going to happen. Just throwing it out there. Okay, so the Aussie Man thing was nothing new. But yeah, he was doing the common Aussie thing. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad it worked for him. Well, I mean, so many polls are really unscientific. You're right, Justin. But just to say there's only one poll that counts, and that's on the day. But yes, Labour has the wind at their back at the moment, and the Tories are struggling. So, yeah, shit's going to get turned up. Dutton's pushing limits. Oh, yeah. No. They're kind of scared of the Trump thing now, but who knows? Yeah, it depends obviously depends how they do the Trump. Do the polls. Yeah, I don't think it's going to work in their favor. I think there's some wild shit will happen, and I don't think it'll work in their favor. That's my big take. My completely uninformed take. Do I want to do anything much with cocktails? Maybe have an old fashioned. I got my fig jam. This is nowhere near as photogenic as the cherry jam cocktail. I'm hoping it's good though, because it becomes the fig jam cocktail. Fuck, I'm good. Just ask me. All signs point to it at the moment, Justin. The old don't count your chickens before they're hatched, but I am not filled yet with a sinking feeling of dread. So I'm definitely feeling better than I felt 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Getting your hopes up. Damn. Yeah, because shit happens. Yeah. Okay, so here's my being positive and not being cynical and whatnot. If Labor win this election, I really hope it gives them the courage to just go for it and do some actual Labor policies. I mean, they are doing some, they're doing some reasonable stuff, but I just want them to go like, oh, yeah, Dutton tried the Trumpy shit and it backfired. So if we did the opposite and actually did our traditional party platform, that'd probably work in our favor. Been on tenterhooks, dirty looks, listening to music. You got this and that. So that's that. Don't want to chit chat. See, I know that song lyrics. I'm missing it. So, okay. Irony, show diminishes the government efficiency, saying mega than. Oh yeah, it's they fucking suck. Turn it down, trump it up. All right. I do not know what song that is, or what song it is that you're making up some lyrics. Okay. You know what? I need to put some thought in. Do I do these cocktail videos? Oh God, what the fuck is this? Create your own signature cocktail or a total disaster with this mixology generator. Built a cocktail generator that lets you mix up perfect drink. Okay, this looks stupid as fuck. What is this? Hit. Wait, have they stolen? Oh, it's on BuzzFeed. Fuck's sake. And MSN has hijacked it so it doesn't fucking work. Jesus titty fucking Christ. Oh my God, this is really fucking stupid. But I feel compelled to do it. All right, against my better judgment, going to BuzzFeed. And I'll share what I'm looking at so you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Jesus fuck. BuzzFeed is even worse than I remember it. Okay. Okay, why did that not... Wait, was that it? Here it is. Okay. Okay. So I've been rambling, but now I'll show you what I was talking about. Where are I? Hey, Celtic, how's it going? Okay. So. Oh, fucking ads, man. Let's do this. Okay, create signature cocktails or a total disaster with this generate. Fucking ads. Hit the button. Hit what fucking button? This button? Let's drink. Okay, a whiskey base. Choose your mixer. I don't want a fucking mixer. Choose your glass, a rocks glass. What's your secret ingredient? Just cola syrup. Choose your garnish. Cherry. Angry. Generate. No, you don't want to shake this. You want to stir it. All right, so it's just some stupid thing using an AI thing, and I'm going to hate it. But I'm committed now. In fact, isn't that little thing, doesn't that mean they're using Microsoft? This is... Okay, it's just not working. Oh, no, it's just Velvet Cola Whisper. Actually, not a terrible name for it. Anyway, there you go. That's a stupid thing that distracted me. Thank you, Celtic. Old-fashioned, like it. Shaker. Now, okay. Oh, God, that fucking thing distracted me. I was going to look something up. Someone remind me, what the fuck was I talking about before I did that? I mean, you know, it looked fine. Oh, honey's 9 out of 10 today. Solid 7. I mean, I'm fine. I just got my usual tiredness. So maybe 8 out of 10. I said that because I've actually got the reduced cola syrup here. Okay, I'm not sure this works. Hopefully, you were talking about wanting to send me another bottle so I could make some. I think it might need added sugar. You know what? I'm going to make an old-fashioned with it. I find my motivation to make cocktail videos is very low, and my motivation to just drink a cocktail is medium to high. So, all right. Which whiskey will we do? We have so many to choose from. Okay. Where's our aromatic bitters? Old-fashioned aromatic bitters. Okay, let's get a little bit of our reduced cola syrup. All right. See, I like how the syrup tastes on its own. But I did make a drink with it. I wasn't sold. Okay, I have to choose a whiskey. Something with a bit of oomph. The Tiny Bear's over 50%. Doo-doo. There we go. Na, 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 na. Okay, a couple of dashes of bitters. All right. Let's come back and see what's what. So, Raise and Home for the Elderly. Did you see the West Australian video I put on the Discord? Ooh, nice. Desposito variation. Excellent. I have to decide. I'm so far ahead. I'm into July with the videos. Like, should I make a 4th of July cocktail? And I was thinking that might be time for the Mexis tea that we've been talking about. Maybe make it on Thursday night. So you're going tequila, ice, gin, pasito, grenadine? Fuck yeah. Just make sure this is mixed. Now, what's this like? Yeah, it is a bit harsh. I think it needs more sugar. What did you put on Discord? I'll actually give them points for this. I think this is an actual interesting question from the Young Turks. Would you rather Trump is legitimately a nutcase or Trump is just pretending to be a nutcase for political purposes? For me, I think the answer is obvious. I would prefer him to be pretending and exploiting people with that. Because if he's legitimately as nuts as he fucking looks, that's terrifying because of the amount of power he has. I'll give them points for that question, though. So you're saying, Ray, something's leading up to the point. Oh, right. Yeah, you're talking about that security video. No. I randomly, YouTube recommended this 3-year-old video from a channel I've never watched. And it's like supposed to be a training video about Western Australians and their Western Australianness. I'm going to put a bit of my sugar syrup in this. Let's see how that goes. Yes, if I if I make the reduced cola syrup again, I will actually add syrup. Add sugar, I should say. And I won't reduce it as much as I did. Oh, you never check fave videos. Okay. Well, I just posted it a little bit earlier. Doesn't get posted in there. Something. Yeah. Well, I was just trying to stick to channels. Celtic, you saw VD. Abusing someone. Yeah, no, he's an Egypt. You think asked because of what Bill Maher said? Bill Maher is such a fucking disgusting piece of shit. He's fucking filth. Like, he is such a fucking scumbag. Ugh, smug, self-righteous, self-absorbed, bigoted, obnoxious, ignorant fuckwit. Look at me, I use big words, so I must be right. Fucking piece of shit. I have been saying that about Bill Maher for ages. So I'm glad people are saying, oh, you're only saying you don't like Bill Maher because he likes Trump. And I went, no, I've disliked Bill Maher for a long time because he's a fucking piece of shit. Sorry, who are we talking about? Oh, Bill Maher. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, I don't know. He's an establishment stooge. God, such an overinflated opinion of himself. It's better. It's probably a little bit too sweet. Oh, man, that is actually better, though. Talking about me having dementia? I mean, yes. Okay, yeah, well, long list of things I am absolutely not going to watch. Like, I will hammer nails into my dick before wasting my time with is Bill Maher talking to Donald fucking Trump. Yeah, that's it, actually, Rays. My mind wanders a lot. So, you could ask a similar question about Trump. Would you prefer that he was really an authoritarian piece of shit, or he's pretending to be a authoritarian piece of shit for political gain? I mean, on the one level, it doesn't matter because the end product is likely to be the same. But still, it's like, would you prefer the holder of one of the most powerful offices in the world to be genuinely fucked in the head, or just pretending to be fucked in the head? Well, obviously, I'd prefer they were pretending. To be fair, I have lived through a lot. Yeah. Yeah, the scale and speed of things going fuck. I only have about 20 signs of ADHD, Justin. You drank your cocktail too fast. No, that happens. That genuinely happens. But this definitely confirmed the answer for me for making a Collet beer syrup. Not reduce it as much as I did and add sugar to it. It'll be a better syrup. Damn straight there was a room on that tour. Okay, good stuff. You saw a great film called Tuesday. I don't know that one, I don't think. Yeah. If you're worried you drank the cocktail too fast, water's probably a good idea. And Hannah, hello to you as well. Tell me about the Tuesday movie. What have I been watching? So Mrs. Anger and I finished rewatching season 1 of Last of Us just in time to watch episode 1 of season 2. We're watching this truly odd show on Disney Plus called Interior Chinatown. And it's really non-linear and keeps breaking reality. And if they don't explain it properly by the end, if they just go, oh, we're wacky, I'll be so fucking pissed off. So Tuesday is an A24 film with Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Okay. Hannah, a wise financial decision and a horrible life decision. Okay, I'm fascinated by what that is. What if Jack was just insulting her one last time? All right, you're going for my theme for the night. It's the anniversary of the Titanic sinking. It's a lesbian period romance. I will not attempt to change your mind. So chocolate was on sale at work for half price. Staff discount made box 3.15 instead of 7. Oh my god. Oh my god. 10 blocks of chocolate. Oh my god. A mother and her daughter must confront death when it arrives in the form of an astonishing talking bird. Okay, as a tagline, that's pretty wild. And hello, Safa. What are these people rolling in at the same time? I think I'll have a mineral water after this. So, I'm going to do a Thursday night stream, in all probability. But then I'll be away for the Easter weekend. So I will maybe do the next stream the following Tuesday. So that's 6 months worth of chocolate. Unless it doesn't. Okay, cool. I will file that away. No religious mail, Safa. See, I'm with you, Dr. Abigail. I would be very concerned about how quick I would go through that. Well, you're only missing one I would normally do, which is Friday night, because normally Saturday night would be a day. Anyway, it is what it is. Oof, half-price chocky at the Big WA. Damn. Oh, we had takeaway in the park. It's really nice because it was really warm. So we just went for a little walk and got takeaway and had it in the park. It was really nice. And then I sat down and watched some stuff with Mrs. Angry, having a chill night together. Oh, nice. Super Baby's babbling, close to crawling. You go, Super Baby. Taking on the world. But yes, if you want a really weird show to watch, Interior Chinatown is really weird. And like I said, they had better explain the weird, because if they don't, I'll be really fucking pissed off. Because I hate people who do shit like that and don't explain it. Mrs. Angry had fish and chips. I had a burger because I felt like I hadn't had a burger in ages. And there's a burger place right next to the fish and chip place. And I got a fairly full-on burger with, you know, double beef, double cheese, double bacon, like something super bad for me. Oh, yes, I think Home for the Elderly went with his son. Yeah, there you go. It's making mad coin around the world. It's wild. Watching a show starts with a forced marriage, fake death, human trafficker, fake ghostly haunting, revenge. It's a romance. Is it Korean? That sounds Korean. They do some wild shit. Korean dramas and rom-coms and comedies. That's a drink. That's a hell of a drink. So Chinese show, even wilder. Okay, there you go. So funniest thing when they did those lines, I'm Steve, chicken jockey. Audience did a polite clap. Okay. It's good, but the first episode's mental. Okay. It sounds like a hoot. I know, suffer doing some gardening, helping your mum. Don't want to smell aloe vera anymore. Okay. I'm going to have to find something else to watch. We'll probably, although not definitely, but we'll probably finish Interior Chinatown this week. And we'll have to do things. So mother's listening in on the son, new wife on their first night of arranged marriage. Knows the son's adopted 6-year-old daughter is in the room. Jesus Christ. Videos of people tearing off their clothes and throwing chickens at the screen. Oh dear. Yes, that's not good behavior. She's still gunning for them to bang while she's listening. Good Lord. Harry Potter fucking sucked. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time for it. I did actually hear this. What's that even about? Russia wanting an airbase in Indonesia. That's weird. Figure out she's listening. His son decides to shake the bed with his hand to make it go away. God damn it. I'm still living large with the freaking U-Foods meals. And I had spaghetti bolognese tonight. Actually, I had a couple of different ones in the last couple of days. It was buffalo chicken, as in Buffalo, New York, America. So it's fried chicken with the buffalo sauce on it. And one they call loaded potato. It's like potato and some other veggies and beef mince and cheese and a creamy sauce. And what was the other? Just got herbed chicken. Like someone called Herb got up my chicken. Who's Herb and what did he do to my chicken? But it was actually good. Okay, so we're still going with the Chinese show. The new wife says he's doing it wrong, takes over shaking the bed. She says she got the rhythm wrong, takes back over. Revealed he's never been in a relationship. His shaking demonstration. It's very clear he doesn't know what sex is like. Okay. Potato and chicken risotto. I am digging Mobland. Like the second episode of Mobland brought in some very fucking dark stuff. I don't want to do any giveaways for anyone who hasn't watched it, but it's a Guy Ritchie created, directed British gangster thing, and most of his gangster stuff has had a really comedic element to it. This one has zero comedic element, and it's just getting really fucking dark. Russia looks at Ukraine, chuckles, and saying, "My, not Ukraine, my crane." Mobland is on Paramount Plus. Yes, 2 episodes so far, and it fucking goes. I like it. I have had 2 cocktails tonight. Other non-Asian drama news: your bed broke at 5:30 in the morning. Suddenly. That kind of sounds related to that Chinese show. I'm just saying. Is the 3rd ep of Mobland out now? Okay, I've only watched the first 2. Oh, yeah, I stopped watching Handmaid's Tale. Mrs. Angry didn't want to watch it. Said it was too depressing, and I agreed with her. There's so much other stuff to watch. I'm about to have a mineral water. Tradies at Bunnings staring at you in your PJs at 6 a.m. by screws. Yeah, you keep having the sads about losing social media. How did you lose social media? You're not getting your memes. You're not getting your memes, and you're not happy. Hannah sounds it. Due to your own laziness, dragging your bed around during storm damage, dislodged screws, and you didn't put them back in. All right. It was just a funny follow-on from the bed shaking to go, anyway, my bed fell apart. Sounds related. What's the old Seinfeld thing? Yada, yada, yada. My bed fell apart. So in the end, one corner of your bed supported by the tip of one screw, sheet clear. I've actually had that happen with furniture in the past. Yeah, they are specifically advertising this season of Handmaid's Tale as the final season. Got hacked. They attached their account to Meta, suspended accounts. Oh, damn. Yeah, of course, it's the lemon lime. Even though I have all the other flavors, lemon lime's my favorite, so it's the only one I have in here. You wish it was as good a story about the arranged marriage followed by you faking your own death. I mean, that is a pretty good story, honestly. Oof. Okay, so I ran out of episodes of Letterkenny on Foxtel, and there's episodes on SBS, like you watch on demand, but fucking ads, man. And I've gone so long without watching shows with ads. I can't fucking deal. There's CBD. Fucking trains were busy. Now you need to buy a new phone, change the number, switch IP to use social media. We can use X, just no. Go on. I know Imgur. Imgur's full of memes and stuff. I used to use Imgur back in the day. I assume there's still stuff on it. I don't know. Yeah. Remember the good old days of it's back on and the TV waiting 5 seconds to skip ads. Yeah. Oof, when there was no recording of anything. Oh yeah, there should be some stuff on Reddit, yeah. Again, I signed up on Reddit back when it was a news site. And I've not been on it in the last 10 years. And I keep seeing people say Reddit's good for XYZ. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe I should get back into it, but I don't know. Like history pages from back home, trying to find news is impossible. Yeah, I get it. So Reddit's your main social? Okay. I mean, maybe we should get into Reddit. I don't know. You could go to their websites. That's just so much more work. Reddit's overstimulating. I mean, the number of people I know who talk about going down rabbit holes with Reddit actually gives me pause that I might get obsessed with it. It's good for laserdisc collecting. Nice. Okay. Rose loves Reddit. Well, no, you're not listening to me, Safa. I'm nerd enough to have had a Reddit account in the first year it existed. Leopards eating your face? Oh, yeah, I know. It is very hard to feel bad for people who've been fucked up by Trump's policies when they voted for him. Because it's just like, well, you piece of shit. Everyone said Trump would do this thing to fuck people up. And you assumed he'd just do it to people you don't like. And you were happy about that. So fuck you. Go down rabbit holes of your own thoughts. Nice. See Batman comics, movie information, cartel betting videos all in one spot. Damn. Yes, the Schadenfreude for these fucking idiots. Oh, yeah. The fun thing is, Safa, I forget my password for my original account. And it was back in the days before two-factor authentication. So there's no backup. Like I can't say I've forgotten, send it to my email. It's how old my account was. Funny how blanket policies stupid affect everyone. Yeah, not just the people you don't like. Yes. Ray's gonna run to the hospital. Oh gosh. Okay. Well, I hope it's okay, Ray's. Honestly. No, it was not Real Angry Aussie. My original username was nothing to do with Angry Aussie. Wait, when did Reddit launch? I'll look that up. We're on the internet. Reddit launch. When did Reddit launch? 2005. That's interesting. That's about the same time as YouTube. Within a year of YouTube, I think. So yeah, I had an account back in 2000. That's why I can't remember, because I set up the account 20 fucking years ago. Try so hard to get to middle school. Oh, my account. There's some cringy, entertaining teenage girl drama in there. That does sound like fun. Can't get back into it. It gives locations change. Can't verify who the last person sent emails were. Yeah. I know. That's what I'm saying. They launched at about the same time. Oh. I mean, I could give it another go. Oh, okay. You know what? For a fucking laugh, I'm going to try and remember old passwords I used. Let's go to Reddit. No, it just wants me to log in with fucking Google. Okay, log in. Oh, no, I did set one up under Angry Cocktails. Wait. I was saying it was a saved email. No, okay. Okay. No, okay. No, I've tried a few. Makes it hasn't told me that too many attempts. Okay, I'm going to try. It's me trying to remember 20-year-old passwords. All right, I'm going to try 2 more variations, and then I'm going to give up. Too many requests. Try again later. That failed. There we go. Brain needs fuel. Media imagine cocktails, not cocktails. Oh, blog about STDs. Yeah. I just, okay, why I was thinking of logging, it would be funny if I logged in and started commenting, and because you have what's the points you get on that? I've even forgotten what they call that, like the reputation points. Someone finds out I've got a 20-year-old account, but fuck all points. I think that would be funny. So, okay, I could not remember what password I had on that account. I tried 10 variations. So, c'est la vie. I guess that's just the way it goes. Actually, I think I wrote down some really old passwords for really old accounts somewhere. I should go and look them up and see what they are, because I did commit the cardinal sin back in the day of using the same password on more than that's it. Thank you. Karma points. Thank you. Yes. Comment. Yes. Posting comment. Yeah, I actually would, Kelty, if I wasn't driving anywhere. I would try it, definitely. You have an old text file that has passwords recorded for 30 years as a MySpace password. Nice. I actually never had a MySpace. Went deep dive the other day. Need to share my disappear for a second first. Okay. So I guess, Celtic, my question about a cannabis infused cocktail, is that something that we're talking about something that's infused in a way that I would get high from it? Because I'd definitely try it. But yeah, sorry, so you don't miss MySpace? So it was a fucking mess. Yeah. I think Facebook was the first social. Oh, if you don't count YouTube, Facebook was the first social media I had. I had a Twitter account and I didn't know what to do with it because I went to a YouTube event and everyone was using Twitter to stay in touch. They were like sending things saying, I'm going to be at this location at this time. And I thought, wow, they're all using Twitter. I should set up a Twitter account. Then I didn't start seriously using it, I don't know, for at least a year after setting it up. Oh, the MIDI music on MySpace page and the absolute chaotic design you were allowed to do. And YouTube used to let you have a little bit of creativity in how you designed your channel page, but then they just went, no, we are going for uniformity. Very, very minimal self-expression on YouTube channel pages. I was like, oh, all right, you big meanie. What's really funny, I think if I was sort of suddenly thrown onto YouTube design as it was 15, 20 years ago, I'd be completely lost and confused and wouldn't know how to navigate around the site because it's changed so much since those early days, like unrecognizable. Oh, yes, of course, because you could do HTML on MySpace. Yes. I learned basic HTML back in the day, like probably in the 90s. Actually worked at Sausage Software, who had the first successful commercial HTML editor. So non-coders could quite easily create web pages. Yeah, that might have been more like at Home for the Elderly. They could copy and paste HTML code. These days, in sites that let you customize, like what was the name? MySpace. Fuck's sake, WordPress. I should go back to my WordPress blog at some point. Yeah, WordPress. you can design WordPress sites with the various AI tools. Tell them what you want the page to look like and the functionality you want, and it will actually create the code to have a customized WordPress site. Speaking of sausage, when did Bunnings have sausages? They're trying to catch the early tradies, I'm guessing, Hannah, and the people who've broken their bed. Lost mobility to access less angry Aussie. I think I could still go into that if I wanted to. I'm not sure. I would have to try. I'm reasonably sure I wrote the password down. I just abandoned it like a decade ago. Yeah. Friends weren't copy and pasting. It was coming from it. Oh, yeah, you get it. Oh, my God. Yes, you could get books or magazines that would have code in it. I like sausage rolls. Oh, so do I. Like, I just like supermarket sausage rolls. Oh, God, you've got me going. I'm going to Healesville on the weekend, and I'm going to go to the bakery there and get a freaking high-end sausage roll. Actually, I think one of the distilleries I'm going to does high-end sausage rolls. Look at that. They did it. The 20 tradies sit in the car. Yeah, early start tradies. Yeah, there you go. They have the tent set up by the lumber entrance. Yeah, they're after proper tradies. Oh, okay. I'm sure Celtic can do it again. He did actually give us a brief VD update. Well, now we're getting Super Oz Vanilla Slice. I don't know if anyone remembers. I actually took notes ages ago. We were talking on the stream. I should try and make cocktails inspired by traditional Australian treats, and I actually came up with recipes for vanilla slice. What did I come up with? An iced Vovo. So my recipe for vanilla slice was amaretto, vanilla liqueur, and cream, which, like, A, garbage level cocktail, B, would probably taste really good. My iced Vovo recipe was rum, cream of coconut, some raspberry jam, shake all that together straight out, and then have crushed biscuits and coconut on the rim of the glass. I should do that one day. Bakery in Black Butt. Sorry. Does the best sausage roll I've ever had. Dad insisted stop on the way back from his place. 8 a.m. sausage roll. Sounds like a bad idea, but it sounds fucking awesome, honestly. Oh my gosh, we've done so many cocktails named after songs. Some of them unintentional on my part. Oh, Red Frog cocktail would be pretty easy because it's got to get you hyper. So it's got to be like overproof rum and grenadine. That's it. Here we go. A VD update for you, Celtic. From Celtic to Safa. Yelling at someone calling him a whoremongering atheist. I'm going to see a cheesemonger. I love monger as a word. Like, whoremonger is used as an insult. Ironmonger was a traditional one, a blacksmith. Fishmonger was something that was used. And I'm going to see a cheesemonger on the weekend. A red frog cocktail is just a red colored cruiser. I mean, yeah, for reals. I could be a cocktail monger. Although, my somewhat classier, but only slightly classier, red frog cocktail, overproof white rum, grenadine, topped with soda. So it's kind of a homemade cruiser at that point. Yes, be a goodsmonger. It's such a funny thing for someone who works things. A bookmonger. Definitely. I'm not sure I could tell the difference between Pasito or Passiona in a blind taste test. I grew up with Passiona. Um, Pasito seemed like a weird knockoff to me. A code monger, that's a good one for a programmer. I'm going to go with no, Safa, although I don't know. Yes, if you're in party supplies, a balloon monger, a doll monger. I like that. And of course, yes, warmonger is sometimes the monger is negative. Warmonger, whoremonger is negative. You know, fishmonger, ironmonger, they're neutral. A screwmonger because you went to Bunnings at 6 to get screw. You bought 100. It was a smaller pack. The ones you needed came in. You needed 3 and you got a pack of 100. Okay, one or two spares. You know, and yeah, having a spare, that's a good thing. Oh, oh my god, I have such a ridiculous amount of meetings at work tomorrow. I think it's like 6 meetings, varying between half an hour and an hour, and it's like most of my day. And for the time I'm not in meetings, my brain's just going to be fucking pudding. Oh yes, scaremonger, nice one. That's another one people say. That's a negative one. Last one into Bunnings. A couple of weeks ago with Mrs. Angry. She wanted to get some stuff. Don't remember exactly, but it wasn't that long ago. If anyone needs 97 countersunk wood screws, there we go. It's too fucking many meetings, Safa. It's most of my fucking day. Ooh, a munga. So that means you purvey other mungas. You'd be a meta munga. I'm definitely a cocktail munga. Video munga, maybe? I don't know. If you walked, there you go. Work in a haunted house and call yourself a scaremonger. I did not expect there to be so much munga. Oh yes, work in a Mexican restaurant in Chimichanga Munga. Oh, okay. Now we're getting creative. Sell Japanese comics. You're a manga munga. You want to sell chocolate? Be a chocolate munga. Data munga. We're having a neurospicy munga dump. Yes, Taco Bell failed completely. Which is weird because we had a couple of successful Mexican food chains. You'd reckon Taco Bell would do okay, but they didn't. Oh god, yeah, was that the 10 bars? That's serious chocolate monger territory. You wanted to go to a Taco Bell. There was one on friggin' I'm trying to remember where it was now. I can't remember. Yeah, I mean, for whatever reason, they just kind of failed. Like there was one on Chapel Street. I never went in there, but I saw it and thought, oh, that's interesting. A Taco Bell on Chapel Street. So Taco Bell tried to start in Nowra. Okay, that's weird. They failed before they opened. A deep cut Demolition Man manga? Okay, I'm not sure I get the reference. I get Demolition Man, the old Stallone movie. Or are you referencing where someone found the plastic Stallone in like an antique store in the Blue Mountains or something? Oh, the documentary Demolition Man said Taco Bell would be every restaurant. Okay, see, I didn't even remember that. No, I don't believe I have ever tried it, Celtic. Okay. Well, there we go. That went off on a bit of a tangent, but makes life interesting when the conversation goes in new and exciting and unexpected directions. Was that legit? There was a British version where Pizza Hut won the war. Oh my goodness. I am not down with the deep lore of Demolition Man. I remember the basics of it. Yes, got to be a movie manga. Oh my god. Oh dear. That's a whole thing. Satire. Isn't Hollywood satire subtle? It's a whole thing. I'm aware of the three seashells. And yes, Pat's a bit of a cinema monger. It cracks me up. His favorites are horror movies and kids' movies. Like he went and saw Dogman this week and gave it 10 out of 10. And he sees a bunch of horror films and gives them 10 out of 10. An interesting mix, really. It's a whole thing. Oh, well. I have to Google images as part of a spiral. Oh, gosh, you went down a rabbit hole the other day. Okay. Yeah, you know what? The internet will collapse, Celtic, and you'll be the envy of everyone with all your DVDs. Looking at a list of Australia's big... Oh, yes, Australia's big things. Great. Looks a lordy. Is there really a big, powerful owl in the ACT? Okay, let's just go ACT big owl. Okay. Look, honestly, that looks comparatively subtle. Right, I'll share screen. Wait a sec. What are we doing? So All right. So you see the top row, that's the big owl. Now there's actual just pictures of owls. And we'll call statue. No, now shitty owl statues, including a bunch of shitty AI images. Okay. Fucking Bing image search is fucking shit. Okay, 10 iconic. Oh, get royally fucked. Okay. So there's a big owl in ACT. Yes, I do remember the big Captain Cook. All right, let's go big Captain Cook. Oh God. Oh God. The big Captain Cook is doing a fucking Hitler salute. Big Captain Cook is doing a Hitler salute. It's in Cairns. Big Captain Cook is doing a Hitler salute. Did it actually get dismantled? Yeah, even if he did the other arm, it would be less subtle or pointed. It's literally doing a Hitler salute. What the absolute fuck? Yes, thank you for the tip. You were right, Home for the Elderly, by the way. So someone bought it just to take it down? Good Lord. My God. That's a good question. When did they build Nazi Captain Cook? Big Captain Cook, 10-meter statue of Captain Cook, built in 1972. Captain Cook Highway in Cairns. Originally built for the Captain Cook Motel, which has since been demolished. Now serves as advertising for the Cock and Bull Tavern around the corner. So there you go. It survived for, I don't know, 50 years before someone said, hey, maybe we shouldn't have a giant Captain Cook. We shouldn't have a giant Captain Cook doing a Nazi salute. My God. Think we're better off without Story of American Fast Food. Yeah, I prefer my local places. As I mentioned recently, I was going to try a Five Guys at the South Bank, but then I kind of got disoriented and didn't find it again. But I love sort of local independent burgers. Yeah, so your rabbit hole started with a Dick Owl and ended up with questionable Captain Cook. You have a place called Hood Burger, like in South Africa. There's so many good burger places, independent burger places around here. It's freaking awesome, man. It's freaking awesome. I was going to try Five Guys at South Bank, but then I couldn't find them. So, driving around just my local neighborhood, I did notice a burger place that I hadn't noticed before. I'm going to have to try them. And I might. Well, obviously not this weekend because I'm going away. But I might try them sometime. We'll see how that goes. So I just used to get the old-fashioned burgers at the fish and chip shop. Just be burger with cooked with onions, and you get the salad things, some canned beetroot. Nice. Send all our best to Super Baby. Couldn't find Five Guys, so you settled on one guy, Carl? That's reasonable. But yeah. I mean, I really liked it back when I used to live in East St Kilda, and there would be a food truck thing in the park, and I would just fucking go for it. But you don't really get food trucks much anymore. They lost their cool like about 10 years ago. I know, he's setting his sights low, isn't he? Dipped out on an orgy for a junior. So Hannah's super auntie to super baby. Oh, nice. Got a London Spud food truck. $20 for a baked potato size of your fucking skull. I mean, that sounds like a treat. I mean, having said that, went to the Caulfield Markets. It's first Sunday of every month. When we went the first Sunday in April, they have food trucks there. We got, and there's a decent range of stuff to choose from as well. I've got to be completely honest. I was disappointed. There was this place doing like stuff built around marinated lamb, and it kind of looked good and it sounded good. And I got this, Greek style marinated lamb with what's the squeaky cheese called? Squeaky cheese. Halloumi and salad. And I have to admit I was disappointed. I had high hopes and it was just very average. So definitely once in a while treat. But you're worried your mother follows them on social media and goes, Spudman is close. Oh, Dagwood Dog, the deep fried hot dogs. Damn. Halloumi fucking rocks. I love halloumi. And also the Greek one that changes names if you cook it. And we had this conversation the other day with Mr. Angus. I had to look it up. When it's not cooked, it's called kefala gravia vera. It's a hard goat's milk cheese. And you fry it like ideally you bread it, like, dip it in egg and bread it and pan fry it. And then it's called saganaki. And I'm trying to think, is there anything else that's a completely different name when it's not cooked to when it's cooked? Like halloumi is just halloumi. It is the best. It's freaking awesome. Halloumi's great. But yeah, this other Greek cheese, when it's not cooked, it's kefala gravia vera. And when it's cooked, it's saganaki. Okay. That's kind of cheating. You're saying bread is just dough before it's cooked? And then toast if you cook it again. So yeah, Dr. Abigail agrees with you. Toast. There you go. I know this is so hardcore on the neurospicy and hunger-inducing. American friend sent you a document on the secrets. Oh, there is a whole bunch of people who reckon they know how to do that. There was a guy I used to see his videos on YouTube, and he'd make these jokes about I'm the president of the Fast Food Secrets Club. Beans become refried beans? Yes, okay. So I'm going to go with kinda yes, kinda no. Particularly the toast example. It's kinda yes, kinda no. The fast food guys on there. And I used to really, because he had this style. He was shooting videos on his phone, him in a mirror talking in a mirror, and he would do the thing like when you slide your finger, it zooms, and he'd be talking and he'd be telling you something. Go and he goes, "Come closer," and he'd just do the thing where it slides in, and then he'd like say, "Go back a bit and slide." And I really like the way he did it, and he was always talking about fast food secrets. But then well, it's not just because of this, because I don't know, YouTube stopped feeding the videos to me. I don't know if he still makes them, but he did this stupid fucking thing that I fucking despise. Is someone who says they're getting ripped off by the ice in the glass when they order a cocktail, and it's like, shut the fuck up, you ignorant fuck. You are not charged by how full your fucking glass is with a cocktail. You are charged by the amount of alcohol that's in there, uh, and also to an extent, the amount of work that goes into making the cocktail. And ice is there for both presentation and to keep your drink cold. It's not there to rip you off. And I fucking despise, absolutely despise people who do like TikTok videos going, "Oh, look," and someone did it like with something in a martini glass, like they're ripping you off because, like that's how they serve it. And because of that really wide shape of the martini glass, like you can pour another whole drink in there. And it's like, shut the fuck up, you ignorant fucking fuck. You are not fucking being clever. You're being fucking stupid. And you're right, Celtic. He's Jordan Howlett. And his original screen name was Jordan the Stallion. Cake is a one that changes because you would eat cake mix. So your mate's a bartender. When people bitch about the ice thing, they're about the ice, complaining the glass is half empty, put it in two smaller glasses. Then you got a second drink for free. And even like someone says, I want to fill the glass up and go, well, I'm just going to fill it with soda water and the drink will be shit. You put the cooking thing up on Discord. Let me have a look. In general, Neurospicy. Insider's Recipe Master Edition. PDF. Nice. No, I reckon that's a good resource for anyone who wants to play around in the kitchen, really. But yeah, there was a thing a year or so ago of people doing these TikTok things that, oh, they're ripping you off in bars with ice or the glass isn't full. It's like, shut the fuck up, you fucking piece of shit. Like, I would get really worked up because it's someone saying something really fucking stupid, but they think they're saying something really clever. And they go, you're not saying something clever. You're saying something real stupid. Like it's real fucking stupid. And it's embarrassing the extent to which you think you're being clever when you're actually being stupid as fuck. And you feel like this stream would be a dangerous crew kitchen. We'd have the most Frankenstein meal, but it would be delicious. Yeah, I definitely do Frankenstein stuff. Also, that's all the American chains in that book. How to cook stuff from Applebee's, Arby's, Aunt Jemima, Penny Hart will be. Oh, nice. Okay, nice. Hannah, there's a store somewhere you can create your own loaded fries. Fuck yeah. Oof. I do have a weakness for oh my god, maybe I'll go back there. There's a place I used to go semi-regularly, like at least once or twice a month when the young'uns were living here because they want to go there, and they had about 10 varieties of loaded fries. Fucking, I have to admit my favorite was the one that had popcorn chicken and then like I think it's like mayonnaise and barbecue sauce on it. Like, so loaded fries, like with cheese, and then it'd be like popcorn chicken and mayonnaise and barbecue sauce. and it was the fucking tits. So they had 10 variations of loaded fries. They were really good. So Hannah, the chip place is in Noosa, and it's called Chip and Mix. Okay. Where are you going? Oh, I know how to find it, actually. I'm going to find the menu for this place with the chips. Where we go? Maps. I can't remember, but I know where it is on the map. Oh my god, I map Neon Place and it shows me Sebi scrolls all the time. Da, 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 da. Wait, where is it? The fuck is it? Oh, it's back that block. Okay, it's called Nostimo. Nostimo and Co. Okay. They don't have their own website, but you can order. All right. Food. All right. Now I'm just going to show what their food looks like. Okay, go away, big Captain Cook. Go away, big Al. Okay. So this place, you would actually pull a lever for the type of chip you want, go to the toppings bar. Oh my God, that sounds insane. Could choose your own pie filling. Oh my God, these places are wild. We go to places where other people, oh no, wait, I just did the wrong thing. Got to share my screen. That's what I got to do. Okay. So I'm going to try and bring up some of these, if they got good pictures. Oh, what the fuck are you doing to me? Good pictures of loaded chips. Those just look like penises on a plate, but they are apparently burger wheat filled with mushroom, Cypriot veggie coops. See, they do saganaki, and they actually say it's pan-fried kefala gravia vera. There you go. Spanakopita, calamari, dips, mozzarella sticks, souvlaki, curly zucchini fries, corn ribs. Hell, it's like they're fucking up their menu since I was last there. Salad, gyros packs, their version of an HSP, and it's probably not halal. I don't know. It's Greek gyros and tzatziki, pita gyros, veggie pitas, gyros open plates, burgers. Oh Jesus! Now I want to go and get a burger from them. Wait, are they still doing loaded? Here we go. Loaded fries. Mexican is chili con carne. Jesus, bring it in. Italian, carbonara sauce with mushrooms, bacon, cheese. American, fries, bacon. That's my one, the Peruvian. Popcorn chicken, mayo, barbecue sauce. Chili fries, Greek fries. Anyway, why am I giving these people an ad? I don't know. Might go back there and get the whole thing. I mean, the penises on a plate kind of sounded good. You hate chips covered in stuff. Yeah, well, you know, for variation. I do get where you're coming from with wanting sauce on the side. But sometimes I like loaded fries. Loaded chippies. Man, oh, that's hella good. Wow, that's so coconutty, that drink. You're calling them OCD chips? Just put everything on them. Oh God, Hannah put a link to an Instagram with the people making the chips with this thing where you pull the. That is wild. Okay, I don't want to get pinged for putting someone else's Instagram on, but that is worth looking at. That little Instagram video, Hannah linked to on the Discord, because that shit is wild. You want to drown your chips in tomato sauce or gravy. Tomato sauce I would want on the side. Gravy, I'd probably go with pouring gravy over chips. What's the Canadian one, poutine? I like that. Oh man, okay. I thought that clarified drink would be good, and it's real fucking good. And I'm pretending I'm being responsible because it's comparatively low alcohol. It's got a lot of coconut milk in it. Damn. Did you watch the video? But you literally do. There's a handle. It's wild. I'm assuming it dispenses a set amount based on you pulling the handle. Talking about penises and sauce. It's not Friday night. After party. Used to work, you'd take meal home at the end of the night, filled a container with chips, drowned it in gravy. It looked like gravy. Nice. Kind of like froyo, but yeah. Hannah, like I said, Hannah put a link on the Discord, and it's pretty fucking wild to see. It's in General Neurospicy. It's just an Instagram, and it's pretty fucking wild. Like I would, and do they charge you by weight when you get to the end, Hannah? Because I would probably go hog wild at that place, to be honest. So it's like when you go to the movies and fill up a popcorn bucket, but it's chips. It's been a fucking warm April. Like the weekend was bizarrely warm. Well, that's a good combo. Your catnip plants flowering and you need to poop. So you'll be right back. Okay. Someone said it's like froyo for chips. Okay. Oh yeah, Heine was here. He was feeling good. Like seriously, in the middle of April to get 29-30 Celsius is pretty full on. I think there's still one hog's breath in Melbourne. I don't know. I don't mind hog's breath. I haven't been to one forever. I feel like there's still at least one hog's breath in oof. Things I'm going to hate. Give a classic martini a twist with this guide. Okay. Oh, Jamie Oliver. Vodka. Okay, first of all, Jamie Oliver, get fucked. Vodka martini, you fucking rube. Fuck you. Dry martini, that's the way to go. Dirty martini is a fun variation. Vodka martini, fuck you. The perfect martini, which has sweet vermouth, is odd. Espresso martini is not a fucking martini. Get fucked. Just because you put it in a martini glass, it's not a martini. Chocolate martini. A gimlet. A gimlet is not a martini, you fuckheads. Sorry, I'm being a cocktail wanker. I'm being a cocktail wanker. Weekends super busy in Melbourne CBD. Seeing lots of chain businesses struggling in Brisbane after Eat Street Markets opened. Everyone goes there. Okay, well, that's capitalism, I guess. Yeah, fuck vodka, Celtic. A martini is gin. Fuck vodka. So if you always ask for no ice in your soft drink or beer. Okay, Safa, if you have to ask for no ice in your beer, you're going to very weird venues. And again, soft drink doesn't count. I was talking about alcoholic beverages. People who think they're getting more alcohol if they say no ice are fuckheads. I agree, Celtic. Definitions matter. A martini is gin and dry vermouth, not fucking vodka. Again, I'm kind of taking the piss when I say that. For instance, I don't get ice in cider as a rule, and the bars will usually ask you if you're getting a cider, do you want ice or not? And you say no ice, they'll fill it up, and so yeah, you're getting more cider. Yeah, the ice in a cocktail is a combination of presentation and keeping the drink cold. How many more on ask for martinis? A rum martini or a whiskey martini? Well, now you make me want to try them. Because, of course, okay, so that's one of the key templates. Spirit and aromatized wine. Martini is gin and dry vermouth. A Manhattan is whiskey and sweet vermouth. Not sure I'd like whiskey and dry vermouth. God, you've got me wanting to try it. Not tonight, but you've got me wanting to try it, Hannah. Well, I should be involved in the making of cocktails, but some you serve, a lot of cocktails you serve up with no ice. And yes, the flavor definitely changes according to the temperature of the drink. Hannah's neurospicy did a bad thing, made angry, want to science. Yeah, no, I just instantly thought, I've never tried that. Whiskey and dry vermouth. And because I would do like 5 parts gin to 1 part vermouth. So whiskey and dry vermouth or rum and dry vermouth. God, I do actually want to try that at some point. Whiskey martini. Not tonight. I'm going to have to do it though. Going to Healesville after lunch. Like we can't check into our accommodation till 2. And it only takes an hour to drive there. There may be a good reason. There really might be. But you know what fucking works? Tequila martini. Holy shit, that is good. There's a martini variation called an obituary. The only variation is there's a couple of dashes of absinthe in it, which just brings in another flavor note, which is really nice. But there's a version that has tequila and mezcal and a bit of absinthe and obituaria. That was one of my favorite cocktails last year. Being influenced by booze and bad Hannah neurospicy. Humphrey the elderly, going to tap out early? Oh, well, it's like 5 minutes till I go to bed. Good night. I have no fucking idea if Healesville's close. I don't know. Even though I've lived here 20 years, I don't know Melbourne. I've lived here 27 years. I don't know Melbourne geography very well. I'm not going on any toll roads. Tequila martini. Get you the photo up. Well, no, it was really good. The obituario was in my top cocktails of last year. Off to bed. I'll be going to bed soon. I don't know. People have a habit of going too hard with tequila. and doing shots and whatnot. But there we go. YouTube. What channel am I logged into here? Angry Aussie. Let me see. Okay, so search best martini day experiment, barrel aging, best margarita. Okay, I think I want favorite, not best. Favorite Australian gins. Favorite cocktails of 2024. That's what we want. Okay, so my top. So the obituario is tequila, mezcal, vermouth, a couple of dashes of absinthe. It's fucking awesome. It's really good. I remember the Elixir Tropical being really good too. White rum, lime juice, orgeat, maraschino, bitters. And runners up, Holy Smoke, Old Roma, Homely Smoke, Oaxacanite, which is a really good mezcal tequila one again. Vanilla Macchiato Old Fashioned was one of my creations. Chocolate Sazerac was my cocktail of the year last year. I haven't made one for a while. Improved vermouth cocktail. And then another original creation, the Old Fashioned Gin Painkiller. So several in the top 10 were ones that I invented. So I feel pretty good about that, actually. Off to bed, good night. Oh, actually, I redid them. Like when it got to what I was posting at the end of the year, I guess Mrs. Angry's going to bed. Over a period of a week or two, I remade the ones that I had ranked highly and narrowed it down to my top 3. I'm going to have an election stream, probably. Singapore's having an election the same day as us. There you go. What are we watching? I was talking about this earlier. Probably going to work our way through a Disney Plus series called Interior Chinatown because it's really fucking weird. But we shall see. Anyway, right. I'm going to... Wait, what do we got here? I like putting a little splash of this in at the end of the night. Put a bit of Flevier and the orange peel for Mrs. Angry's hot chocolate in the morning. So we're going to go tonight. So yeah, when I really like a cocktail, when I make it for the channel, I try to remember to put something in the description of it, like this could be one of my favorites of the year. There's no way I get there's a joke, Safa. There's no way I'm doing any streams while I'm away. I get that you were joking. All right, gonna eat. Oh my god, that liqueur is so fucking good. But I did get a tip from someone. Add bitters, which is probably a really good idea. And I'll probably do it next time I make it. Then it's almost just becoming an old-fashioned at that point. Oh my God, super fucking yum. So, okay, you all take care. Probably be streaming on Thursday night. Might go a bit late. I don't want to get all fucked up because I'm driving the next day and I don't want to feel a bit bleh. So we shall see. Oh no, it's not the place with the funny DVDs. That was Belgrave. Anyway, go to bed. See you all another time. Bye for now. Bye.
You are totally